I'm getting better results now that I use the cool shot at the right moment. After wrapping a section, I keep it on the barrel and trigger cool air so the curl can set before I release. That extra step gives me cleaner shape and noticeably less frizz. If I release with airflow off, the curl tends to hold its form better and looks more polished around my face.
For curl quality, I've learned my hair needs to be damp but not soaking wet. When it is slightly drier, the shape forms faster and stays in place longer. I also keep the curl direction moving away from my face for a more balanced finish. Once I got that rhythm, styling became much more predictable, and I stopped reworking the same sections over and over.
The controls are straightforward once I memorize them. I can see temperature and airflow on the LED display, then adjust heat and fan speed as I work through different sections. Higher settings speed things up when my hair is wetter, and lower settings help me refine shape without overdoing it. Having low, medium, and high airflow gives me enough range for both fast drying and detailed styling. I keep sections neat and finish with cool air to lock the shape in place.
I like that the brush attachments feel gentle while still giving solid tension. The bristles glide smoothly, reduce tugging, and help keep my scalp comfortable during longer sessions. That makes it easier to stay consistent with sectioning and pass speed, which matters for an even finish. I still get volume and smoothness, but with less effort than older tools that felt harsher on my hair.
The larger dryer attachment stands out for raw airflow. It removes moisture quickly, so I can move into styling sooner instead of spending too long on prep. I do notice it can feel intense on very fine hair, so I adjust settings and distance to stay controlled. Used that way, I get the speed advantage without making my lengths feel overdried. I keep sections neat and finish with cool air to lock the shape in place.
On value, this setup works for me because it handles drying, smoothing, and curling in one routine. I don't need to switch between separate devices, and that saves both time and counter space. If someone needs many barrel size options, they might compare models, but for my day-to-day goals, this feature set feels practical and efficient. I keep sections neat and finish with cool air to lock the shape in place.
The airflow is strong enough to support both fast drying and stable curl formation. I can rough dry quickly, then shift to shaping with less wading between steps. That flow continuity helps me keep momentum during the routine, especially on busy mornings. The result is a cleaner silhouette, better root lift, and fewer touch-ups later in the day.
Attachment swapping is simple, which keeps the process smooth when I move from drying to volume or curl work. I just plan section order first, then switch heads as needed without losing time. Once I added that structure, my styling became less chaotic and more repeatable. I can now finish with a polished look that still feels soft and natural. I keep sections neat and finish with cool air to lock the shape in place.
I also adapted to the left and right barrel workflow by setting a clear sequence. I complete one side with one direction, then swap and mirror the other side. That keeps curl pattern consistent and reduces handling mistakes while the barrels are hot. With a bit of practice, the direction changes are manageable, and the final shape looks balanced across both sides.
Overall, this tool gives me a reliable combination of speed, control, and finish quality. I can go from damp hair to smooth volume and defined bends without a complicated setup. The cool shot timing, airflow options, and brush behavior all contribute to better consistency. For everyday styling, it has become a practical system that I can repeat quickly with results I trust.
My final workflow is simple. Remove moisture first, style in controlled sections, cool set each curl, and finish with a smoothing pass where needed. That sequence gives